I'm Sherry.
Quiet! No Snooky. No Snooky.
I'm a human chew toy to them. My arms are covered in bruises.
If they bite me like that, they're out, gone. If they break the skin on me or my daughter, they're out. It makes me very upset that she's bruised by the dogs, but she lets these dogs do this. And if these dogs bit my child, or if they bit me, they're gonna be gone. What's up, dog? Okay?
Hello. Hi. I don't want them to run out.
They won't. They won't run out.
Hello, darling.
Come on, come on, come on.
Hello. Hello.
Sorry.
When I stepped over the threshold into the doorway, oh goodness, the dogs were excited but also nervous. Who was this stranger that was coming into their home?
Victoria,
Hi.
I'm Sherry.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Rob.
Hi, good to meet you. Is this always the greeting that people get?
Well,
Hello,
pretty much.
darling.
It's usually a little worse, actually.
It actually could be.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, well, if somebody makes it to the door before we get there, if somebody comes in, my mom has gotten knocked over by the door.
Right. Oh, that was a little bit of a nip.
It was very embarrassing. You don't want, Victoria Stilwell to walk in your house and your dog takes a bite out of her arm.
Quiet. Sam?
Oh, no, that's a nip. This wasn't a hello nip. This wasn't a friendly nip. You better keep her on the leash because they're getting irate. This was a I'm a little concerned about you nip. Sammy started to really bite.
Normally it's Snooky who, will attack. I don't want to say attack because if I'm, maybe drawing her, taking her from outside or whatever, trying to put her harness on, she's the one who's always trying to get me. That was kind of new, actually, because she never bites strangers. We've never had that problem before.
Sherry claims that her dog's behavior isn't a big problem, but a nip from a big dog can turn into something much worse. This mouthing behavior is very dangerous. The more I hear about this constant mouthing, the more concerned I'm getting. China's 12 years old. These are big dogs and they can do a lot of damage. What would it do to you if these dogs left?
I love the dogs. I don't want to see them go.
I know you're getting a bit upset. Are you all right? But it's a reality that you are going to have to face if these dogs break skin. The most important thing in any household is to protect the child.
If the dogs ever bit China, Rob would definitely just take them straight to the pound. I don't even think they'd make it to the shelter.
China just goes over to the dog like this and the dog growls at her. And I told China, don't let your face close to the dog like that because I'm afraid that the dog will turn around and bite her or bite her in the face.
Has this happened before, China?
With the growling?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, that's what worries me. As soon as I came through that door, no impulse control with these dogs. No impulse control whatsoever. If you don't teach them as puppies, they get to be this big. They get to have very, very powerful mouths. And God forbid they get angry.
She has to respect the dogs a little bit,
Yeah, she's
too.
right, yeah. But if the dog bites her, I have a problem with that.
Rob's concerned, and Sherry doesn't seem to really take it seriously at all. Rob has said, if the dogs draw blood on his daughter, for whatever reason, they're gone. And I have to say, I have to respect that.
She shouldn't have to deal with that. I don't know what the right answer is for that, but I'm
Well, here's
not
the right
happy with
answer, China. Do you want a scar on your face for the rest of your life?
Not
Do
really.
you want a nose bitten off, lips bitten off, and ear bitten off? Do you want to lose your eye?
No.
Never, ever, ever put your face close to the dog's face. Never hug them. Never go and touch them when they're sleeping. Never touch them when they have food. Never touch them when they have a treat. Those are the rules now you have to follow.
I did not know that the growling got that serious. I just don't want them gone. I love them so much. They are my sisters.
China, are you trying to get her off?
Yeah.
You saying off?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not gonna do that anymore. You're gonna take a step back and your mom is gonna tell her to get off. I don't want you telling the dogs to get off the furniture anymore. The most dangerous thing you can do with dogs is to be confrontational with them.
Sam, come on. Off. Come on, baby. Come on, off. See, now I can see as she's looking at me that if I'm going to grab her collar, she actually may go for me.
Yes,
so
she will.
That's why I don't do that, and I let her stay.
Are the dogs allowed on the couch or are they not?
Well, I don't have a problem with it.
I have a problem with it.
Okay.
Because I don't want anyone coming to sit down next to her and her getting guarding the couch and then starting to snap at somebody if you want to come and sit down. So she's coming off.
Okay.
The family, in order to get the dogs off the sofa, become very confrontational and then they shout, which just fuels the fire, makes the dogs more angry. When you change the picture, use positive redirection and outsmart the dogs follow. Could you open the sliding door? I decided to introduce a technique that would make everybody happy and successful, including the dogs.
Come on. Wanna come? Come on, babe. Wanna go outside? Come on.
Okay,
Not by me?
she's not buying it.
No.
Not buying it. So this time, I'd like you to go ring the doorbell.
Okay.
Or just rattle the front door.
Okay.
Don't even ring the bell, rattle the front door. Okay. There you go. Good.
Good girl. It's amazing what she was able to do in just that short amount of time. It's not difficult, and I really think that it's gonna work for us. Come on, baby. Come on.
Yeah, Snook is giving you an eye too.
Come on, baby. It's okay.
Now she's gonna, I don't want her to start
on.
mouthing you.
Come on. Off.
Go ring the bell again.
Come on.
Again, this is gonna get you mouthed even more. Just walk to the door, she's gonna come too.
Come on.
That's it.
Come on.
Good.
Good girl. Good girl.
As I thought, when the dogs heard the doorbell ring, they went ballistic. They ran up to the door. But something had changed. When they realized the door wasn't being opened, they came back to the family to find out what was going on. Good.
I like that. That was easy.
Okay. Yeah. Let them outside.
Wanna go
So they
outside?
can play outside.
Wanna go out?
You saw her jump up at her? So Snooki, how she just jumped up at her?
That's why a lot of times I won't turn around because I've gotten some pretty good ones. But it wasn't out of anger, right?
No,
It was
no,
out
no,
of
no, no,
excitement.
no. It's out of excitement.
And that's what everybody says I'm in denial that the dogs bite me. I
Yeah,
get
but
it.
they shouldn't do it.
You're right. I totally get it.
Sherry keeps saying she knows, she knows, she knows, she knows, but if she knew, why am I needed here? If I'm a kid and a dog has its mouth over my arm, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna try and pull it away. What's Sammy gonna do? Either she's gonna think this is a great game and just press harder, or she's gonna get frustrated and get irritated. And then that could spiral into anger. You've seen how overly aroused she gets. Dogs that are orally fixated, that use their mouths when they're excited, when they're playing, will also use their mouths in anger. You're in denial about how serious it could potentially be.
I don't want this. Believe me, I don't want to look like this. I'm just saying that I'm not in denial. I get the way they are.
I hope so.
Who the hell does she think she is? Listen, bitch, you don't know what you're talking about.
I've
That's why
seen,
you're here.
I know.
Everybody says I'm in denial that the dogs that they're vicious.
Call it being in denial, calling it not taking it seriously, call it whatever you will. Your dogs are mouthing, they mouth hard, they hurt, and it's got to stop.
But I can't even call it a bite. You know, it's just a grabbing me.
Look.
I know. I get it. My dogs are pains in the asses. You're right.
So no, that is not good. That is not good. I don't know if I'm really getting through to Sherry about the seriousness of her dog's mouthing, but if China got hurt, there is no second time. They're gone,
I totally get it serious. I get that.
okay? These dogs are really orally fixated. They chew a lot when they're anxious. They jump up and mouth when they want attention. With an orally fixated dog, it's hard to get them to stop using their mouths so much. I want to work with you a little bit more on impulse control. Obviously, these dogs don't have a lot. The Leave It technique is about teaching a dog some impulse control. What I'm gonna do is put a treat in front of Sammy's mouth, and what I'm waiting for is a moment of hesitation of her to pull her head back. Good. I'm not gonna say anything to her at the moment. Good, wait a second. Don't want you to do your paw. Good. I want her to do the action first before I give her the word. Good. Leave it. Good girl. See how she's pulling her head back? Very smart dogs. Now I'm gonna actually show her the treat as well as having her smell it. Good girl. And that is impulse control. Leave it. Good girl. Now, because she's doing so well, I'm gonna put this on the table, see if she can leave it. This is really hard for this dog, but she's done it in about 2 minutes. Leave it. Good girl.
I love to watch my dogs learn because they are so smart.
I'd like you to do this with her, okay?
Okay.
Stay.
Sammy, Sammy, come here. Sit. Good girl.
You can actually tell her to leave it now.
Leave it. Good girl.
I started the leave it technique with Sammy because she's a little bit more impulsive.
Leave it. Good girl.
You have 1 second to reward behavior. Be prepared.
Okay. Leave it. Good girl.
Nice.
Good
Very
girl.
good. Beautiful. Rob, can you take over? Yeah, let's start with the open hand with you.
Leave it.
When she does that, just go, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Leave it. Leave it. Good girl.
nice, nice.
Leave it.
Beautiful, she did it very, very quickly.
Leave it. Good girl.
Nice, good. Okay, China, take over. Once they've learned the technique with Sammy, they can use this technique to train Snooki. Go with the open hand.
Leave it. Good girl.
Nice.
Leave it. Good girl.
Good. China was really amazing with the leave it technique. She has such a beautiful way with dogs, and I was really impressed to see her timing. Everything she did was perfect, and she's only 12. How does it feel when you're actually communicating with your dogs and they're listening to you?
It feels good that they can actually listen to me instead of just walking away when I'm trying to do something.
You know, with that quality that you have, that sort of gentleness, yet kind of directness, it's very powerful.
I was surprised that Sammy did so well because usually she would lose focus quickly, but I guess that since we're feeding her something high value, she got used to it a little faster.
Okay, so I think that's awesome. Well done.
We learned a lot of stuff. You know, we learned a lot of techniques. You know, it's a lot of stuff to absorb. You know, I grasp things pretty quick. China grasped it pretty quick. So between all of us, you know, hopefully we'll remember everything and we'll be able to do everything. These are stunt dogs. They gotta be stunt dogs. There's no way. Did you switch these dogs on me, China?
I know that the family is going to have some challenges with these dogs. You can't not have challenges. But if the family continue with training the dogs, exercising them, giving them mental stimulation, I have no doubt they're going to be successful.